Good choice. And Gregg Marshall joins us, presented by Hog Wild Pit Barbecue. This has been an important stretch in your season, Oklahoma State, OU, and now this one. And it seems like as you've gone through it, you get more and more to be the kind of Shocker basketball team that you really love to coach.
Yeah, I thought our start was as good as we've had around here in a while against a quality team. We continued to play well throughout. You know, a couple of plays obviously that you'd like to have back, but when you talk about the defense that Jamie played on Santos Silva, that Poor Bear played on Santos Silva, that Mo played on Santos Silva. He's a really good player, and we went right at him, which was our plan. Last year up there, Marcus McDuffie and Samaje Haynes-Jones get in early foul trouble, have to sit on the bench midway through the first half, and then Jamie hurts his foot. So it was a little bit of payback there. I was glad we were able to exploit that. I mean, he's a tremendous player. But, man, our guys were so tough, pursuing the basketball, running through passing lanes and catching it with two hands. There was one segment there in midway through the second half where we didn't do that, but by and large, we were just tremendous in our pursuit of the ball, our toughness against the pressure, and you know, it's a very physical game. I would have hated to have to referee that game. That's a hard afternoon to have to referee that game. But man, what a win for the Shockers! What a difference a year makes going into Christmas. And you know, the beautiful thing is we may be just getting started.
And the free throw skill set kind of abandoned Wichita State through most of the ball game, and then with about 11 minutes into the game, or left in the game, 8.5 minutes left in the ball game, you send Grant Sherfield, sure-handed, goes to the free throw line, and then with Grant and then a couple of other players, Wichita State makes 10 of their final 13 free throws.
Well, I think it's a matter of getting the right guys to the foul line. Grant is a tremendous free throw shooter, 80+%. So he makes 6 for 8. Jamie Echenike shot him well all game, but Mo really struggled. Obviously, Poor Bear. And Jamarius is, I don't know what's going on with his. I think his is just alignment because nothing wrong with his stroke. Wow. We're going to be in the top 25 on Monday, men. And this time last year, we were just kind of floundering into Christmas, if you will, with our tail tucked between our legs after getting dismantled in Richmond.
And we talked about Jamarius's floor game and the way it led you to the win at Oklahoma State. Last week it was Grant against Oklahoma. Today both of them really played that way.
Yeah, and it's great to have multiple. I thought Noah helped us too.
Yes,
one of my favorite plays of the game was because Grant, he's so used to having his hands on the ball. When he doesn't have his hands on the ball, he doesn't run the court. So I said, listen, man, get ahead, get a wide open three or even a layup when you don't push the break. Because when Noah has it, you run the wing. When JB rebounds it, you run the wing. When Eric rebounds it, run the wing. We don't outlet when a guy can rebound it and push because that saves a step and it gets the ball down quicker. So today he did that, and Noah found him, and I think it was when he laid the ball in, and one of the times he got fouled. He's so good going to the cup, and I learned it at Randolph-Macon. I'm sure Mike Rhodes learned it as well. You can't have too many guys with point guard mentality on the floor.
Poor Boy Chandler gave you some really good minutes today.
Yes, Poor Bear was tremendous. His move on the baseline down there, I got to see that. I'm going to run home and watch that move. That was a great, his footwork, the way he was pursuing the ball with two hands. I can't believe he doesn't have more than 4 rebounds, but 3 offensive rebounds to go along with JB with 4 and Trey Wade. Is Trey Wade a tough kid or not? He's in the right program.
One other thing, we didn't talk about this before the game, but you had a development with your team that was a surprise and could have set everybody back and had an influence on this game, and your guys just all rallied.
Yeah, they responded to some adversity. I mean, as beautifully as you possibly could, and you know, we just got to keep Dex in our prayers. I mean, he's struggling a little bit right now, and he's gonna take some time with his family, and hopefully he comes back on the 26th as fresh as he could possibly be, mentally, physically, and ready to go. But you know, he's got a lot of things going right now, and he just felt like he needed to step away. And we talked about it. Hey, what can we do? We love you. You're a big part of what we do. You're a big part of being 9-1, and hopefully we'll be a big part going forward.
Coach, congratulations on where you are. I know you realize as much as anyone, a lot of basketball to be played, but enjoy this a little bit over the holidays, and we'll look forward to resuming in a little while.
Yeah, man, that's a big win because that's a very good team. It's a top 25 team, and they're so well coached, and they're unique, and they play such a tough style to prepare for. But we've been preparing for it. The guys didn't know this. They know it now, but they didn't know it since June. You know, with the practices you get now, we would throw that 4-on-3, 3-on-4, trap everything, run through the passing lanes, drill at them 3-4 times a week. And they're going, why are we doing this? This is not how we play. Well, it's how you have to play. And, you know, the crazy thing is we'll also see it when we play Memphis.
Yes.
Well, congratulations and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Thank you.